Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good, yo? So, No Guns Live is probably one of the most random shows that have continuously surprised me in some way, shape, or form when it comes down to the character design, when it comes down to how the characters interact with each other, how dark their past are. Everything is really just growing on me in a sense, and I'm definitely looking forward to what they will bring in the long term, because everything like I'm seeing in this week's episode has some type of reason for it happening. So to know that anybody is kind of like in a position to be better or try to be better, it's a funny notion when their past seem to be the one thing that's holding them back from truly being what it is that they want to be. And for Juzo, it's not so much his past so much as it is uh, he has good people around him, so he usually never wants to stray from a certain type of path, which is good for his character. Because if he ever rebelled like the other good units that left, we would probably be screwed, right? Like having him out there doing what he wanted or attacking the people that supposedly the good units all were attacking would have probably ended a lot worse than it already did, clearly. Um, but that being said, it's clear to me that most people don't have that much like good things to say about this show more than bad, which I thought was pretty interesting because the concept of what they're doing is interesting enough for me to be like, okay, I'm interested in the overall design of the world. Why are there people that walk around with gun heads and it's not too out of the norm, and even people have ran to these types of people to get information or help in some way, shape, or form. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. I forgot how to play as soon as he just ran at me. But yeah, that's what really has me enticed in learning more about these characters. Is the simple fact that their background stories, their overall pain and suffering it feels pretty real. And to hear the backstory of the guy who wants to see the true form of Juzo, which he made it sound like he is the reason why he exists in the first place. So it's kind of interesting to be like, why don't you know what Juzo's all about if you're the one who kind of was the creator of all this stuff, right? So that was an interesting way of putting it. Is oh yeah, I don't. Juzo is unique for multiple purposes, and because of this, it's obvious that if they get this final form out of him, we're gonna learn something about him, or we're gonna learn why his form was like locked away and is so important in general to this overall quest that this guy is trying to reach, I guess. Because I mean, he already has Harmony that can hack into some of the best stuff, so why is it now that you need Juzo as well? I thought it was pretty interesting to see overall. But like I said before, we're just gonna have to wait and see, because not only did this week's episode, oh my god, he still got another swing too, open some eyes for me. It really just kind of showcased what I already knew about Juzo. Is him and his partner clearly put the things in his mind that he has right now, and that stuff is to pretty much just be true to himself, be true to the people he wants to protect, and protect them with all his might types of deal. So I am more interested in learning about him, but it seems like they're doing a really good job of just like having him withhold a lot of information from the audience, from just almost himself. Like he might have forgotten some of the past, but clearly he hasn't. Which is also cool in my opinion. Is he just doesn't want to share it? Like it's something that he doesn't feel is necessary to talk about. Then it's not necessary to talk about, and that's just another trait of these characters that I really like. Is either they're you know going through it, or they've been going through it and they don't want to really have other people worried about it, so they just kind of keep it to themselves. But overall though, I definitely am, like I said, interested in everything that's going to come with the near future of this show, because not only have we seen a good amount of what's possible with the harmony and whatnot, but we also know that these gun units aren't just killers. They seemingly had a whole entire rebellion, so they obviously have some type of agenda. We just don't know what it is or what it was. Two of them, there's 4 gun slaves left in the whole entire world, and 2 of them are in prison, and the other 2 we know about them because they actually like bumped into each other. So, and when we saw that fight, it didn't feel like Juzo had much of a problem handling Seven, but for some reason Seven is the stronger one out of the 2 of them. So that's a very interesting information that in itself. It's like Juzo supposedly can't even touch him. Oh my god, and I forgot, 1 hit is all I have with the stun. Juzo supposedly can't do much to him unless his true form is unlocked, hence why he's here. And I think that's another reason why what's her face, who's Seven's partner, was so interested in this situation, because not only is she going to probably get to see this organization that knows about Seven being stronger than Juzo, she's going to be the real reason why they get taken down, the real reason why they can't do anything more. It would be because of her and Seven. So I thought that was an interesting little concept to drop on us midway through, because not only do we know what's possible when it comes down to if Juzo was probably let loose and just kind of like fight with all of his might, and he would destroy so many different people, but at the end of the day, that's just not how he wants to go about handling stuff. So it's cool to see that manifest in his character, right? Like it's cool to see him acknowledge all of these things that have been going on by just being who he wants to be, by like he tells the kid this week, you gotta figure out your own worth, and clearly Juzo has figured out his own worth, that being he is not a tool and he is someone who can make decisions for himself, type of deal. So I really do like his character a lot. I have high hopes for him, and I definitely just want to see like what people are going to be thinking of the show at the end of the day, because from my perspective it's looking pretty good, but I have a soft spot for shows that just have good character arcs, have characters I want to see grow. Even the girl who got to finally meet her brother was a cool moment for me in general, just to see that type of thing actually play out and have its understandings for some of the characters. Sure, she didn't learn everything she wanted to learn, but she learned a lot more than she ever knew at first. So that's what actually matters at the end of the day, is that these characters get some kind of solace, you can say, from meeting their brothers and sister, whatever the heck they want to do, just by achieving their goals they are becoming better characters or more understanding of their goals in mind and stuff like that. So it's that type of stuff you gotta take in mind when watching these types of shows. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case might be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I'm gonna try to beat this guy. Have faith in me. It's been a while. I should have a move that uh, parries him. It makes it easier, but I don't have it. So I'm doing it the hard way. Yay. Alright, everybody. Take care. Peace. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should have did it right there. No. No, don't freeze me. Thank you. Bruh. Oh no, you tricked me. Alright. Peace.